Good morning. This is our daily lectionary readings for Thursday, January 5th, 2023. Our psalm reading is Psalm 72. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. And our New Testament reading continues in Hebrews 11, starts with verse 32, and it goes through chapter 12, verse 2. We'll be reading once again out of the Message. Psalm 72 for the psalm reading. Give the gift of wise rule to the king, O God, the gift of just rule to the crown prince. May he judge your people rightly, be honorable to your meek and lowly. Let the mountains give exuberant witness, shape the hills with the contours of right living. Please stand up for the poor, help the children of the needy. Come down hard on the cruel tyrants. Outlast the sun, outlive the moon. Age after age after age. Be rainfall on cut grass, earth refreshing rain showers. Let righteousness burst into blossom, and peace abound until the moon fades to nothing. Rule from sea to sea, from river to the rim. Foes will fall on the knees before God. His enemies lick the dust. Kings remote and legendary will pay homage. Kings rich and resplendent will turn over their wealth. All kings will fall down and worship, and godless nations sign up to serve him, because he rescues the poor at the first sign of need, the destitute who have run out of luck. He opens a place in the heart for the down and the out. He restores the wretch of the earth. He frees them from tyranny and torture. When they bleed, he bleeds. When they die, he dies. And live. Oh, let him live. Deck him out in Sheba gold. Offer prayers unceasing to him. Bless him from morning to night. Fields of golden grain in the land, cresting the mountains in wild exuberance. Concupice of praise, praises, springing from the city, like grass from the earth. May he never be forgotten. His fame shine on like sunshine. May all the godless people enter his circle of blessing, and bless the one who blessed them. Bless God, Israel's God, the one and only wonder-working God. Blessed always his blazing glory. All earth brims with his glory. Yes, and yes, and yes. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. After the death of Moses, the servant of God, God spoke to Joshua, Moses' assistant. Moses, my servant, is dead. Get going. Cross the Jordan River, you and all the people. Cross to the country I'm giving to the people of Israel. I'm giving you every square inch of the land you set foot on, just as I promised Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon east to the great river, the Euphrates rivers, all the Hittite country, and then west to the great sea. It's all yours. All your life. No one will be able to hold out against you. In the same way I was with Moses, I'll be with you. I won't give up on you. I won't leave you. Strength, courage. You are going to lead this people to inherit the land that I promised to give their ancestors. Give it everything you have, heart and soul. Make sure you carry out the revelation that Moses commanded you, every bit of it. Don't get off track, either left or right. So as for a minute, let this book of the Revelation be out of mind. Ponder and meditate on it day and night, making sure you practice everything that is written in it. Then you'll get where you're going. Then you'll succeed. Haven't I commanded you? Strength, courage. Don't be timid. Don't get discouraged. God, your God, is with you every step that you take. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, starting in verse 32. I could go on, but I've run out of time. There are so many more: Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, David, Samuel, the prophets. Through acts of faith, they toppled kingdoms, made justice work, and took the promise for themselves. They were protected from lions, fires, and sword thrusts, turned disadvantage to advantage, won battles, routed alien armies. Women received their loved ones back from the dead. There were those who, under torture, refused to give in and go free, preferring something better, resurrection. Others braved abuse and whips, and yes, change in dungeons. We have stories of those who were stoned, sawed in two, murdered in cold blood, stories of vagrants wandering the earth in animal skins, homeless, friendless, powerless. The world didn't deserve them, making their way as best as they could on the cruel edges of the world. Not one of these people, even though their lives of faith were exemplary, got their hands on what was promised. God had a better plan for us, that their faith and our faith would come together to make one completed whole. Their lives of faith, not complete, apart from ours. Chapter 12 now, verses 1 through 3. Do you see what this means? All of these pioneers who blazed the way, all of these veterans cheering us on. It means we'd better get on with it. Strip down, start running, and never quit. No extra spiritual fat, no parasitic sins. Keep your eyes on Jesus, who both began and finished this race that we're in. Study how he did it, because he never lost sight of where he was headed, that exhilarating finish in and with God. He could put up with anything along the way, cross, shame, whatever, and now he's there, in the place of honor, right alongside God. When you find yourself flagging in your faith, go over that story again, item by item, that long litany of hostility he plowed through. That will shoot adrenaline into your souls. And here ends our readings for the day.